Hi, I'm Jeremy Cowan for Vanilla Plus. Now, 4G networks are going to create enormous challenges and opportunities for wireless operators. And amongst those challenges are delivering services over 2G, 3G, and 4G evolutions, plus much higher traffic volumes and raised customer expectations. In the circumstances, it seems a good idea to talk to two people. One is Ari Banerjee, Senior Analyst at Heavy Reading, and the other is David Wiseman of Sybase, an SAP company. Ari, what are the key features of 4G networks? And of course, what are the implications for wireless operators themselves?
So 4G, in its essence, is really all about speed. So if you're talking about wireless operators, you're talking about speed of nearly 100 megabits per second. Or if you're talking about fixed line, it can go up to 1 gig per second. So it's kind of a huge speed and access speed we are talking about today, which makes it very, very interesting from an operator side of the house, but also from a business model which can be launched on these networks. Now the complexity comes in because these kind of networks are talking about it has to be self-organizing, it has to be self-managing, and it has to be self-assured. So that the quality of service experience, all these parameters becomes important. Now, how does business intelligence plays in that? I think it makes a huge impact how to make those network more personalized, make those services more viable for the end user, and making sure that the network is optimized and resourced properly in real time.
So how will operators be using business intelligence and advanced analytics as they move towards 4G?
Business intelligence is all about intelligently collecting the data, normalizing it, correlating it, and figuring out how to provide actionable intelligence based on the data. Operators have data spread across different systems. It's about how to bring it together, how to make some sense out of the data. You cannot have the data processed 5 days after the event has already occurred, because then it doesn't have any sense. And in the cases of 4G, that's going to become more and more important. So it's about personalization, it's about real-time actionable insight, and it's about providing those data in real time for the end users.
What then are the implications for operators looked at from the network side?
One of the most underappreciated areas for business telecom or telecom software area, which we talk about today, is how to use business intelligence in the network operations. We have seen a lot of business intelligence tools used in operators' environment, mainly in reporting, mainly in contact center optimization, mainly in campaign management, and all of these customer-facing kind of activities. But there's a huge role which business intelligence can play when it comes to network operations. How do you do cell site optimization? How do you manage to make a product rollout more efficient? How do you manage your network capacity management in near real time? So that operators can move from a just-in-case, which most operators do today, to more of a just-in-time environment.
So you've talked about from the network side. What are the implications from the customer side applications, Ari?
From the customer side, what becomes very, very important and critical is how do you make the offers more personalized. If you're talking about customer experience, business intelligence plays a vital role in customer intimacy. So real-time offer management becomes important. Real-time campaign management, providing them personalized offer which not only impacts them, but their social circle, their friends, their family members, all of this becomes critical. Also, if I'm a customer and I'm roaming, business intelligence, policy control together can give me more information. So all of these things which operators then show that they understand their behavior, they understand their customer, they're trying to cater to them more effectively, creating that experience of one.
Ari, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
David, hi. As you know, I've been talking to Ari Banerjee earlier. Can you tell us a bit about how Sybase customers are using business analytics technologies to give themselves a deeper insight and to enable real-time response?
Yes, our customers are using it, both the equipment providers, the actual carriers, and then Sybase ourselves through our Sybase 365 subsidiary. So, for example, with Ericsson, they're embedding this technology right into the switching equipment. For example, the Ericsson Network IQ system, where it's actually creating, storing, and managing large amounts of network performance data. So as a result, by collecting and analyzing this data, they're able to do a much better job of managing service levels for their customers. In terms of the carriers, we have BICS, for example, which is a conglomerate between Belgacom and Swisscom, where they're able to really in real time monitor unexpected peaks in capacities, for example, around sporting events. A lot of times there'll be a surge in traffic after a goal or some other general excitement, right? And so by monitoring this in real time and modeling the behavior very quickly, they're able to adjust the network performance and once again provide a much better customer experience. And Sybase ourselves, we actually run a large global messaging network, Sybase 365. We're processing 1.5 billion text messages a day. And so by providing this type of analytics right to our carrier customers, they're able to come in, analyze what's going on with their international messaging traffic, look at what's going on in terms of meeting their customer demand, but also managing and monitoring the service level agreements that we've signed up for.
David, thank you.
Thank you.